Hey yogis, welcome back to another practice. My name is Chastity. If it's your first time practicing with me, welcome. I'm so glad you are here in the virtual space. This is a Vinyasa flow class. It'll be about 45 minutes to an hour long. You don't need any props available. This is a little bit of a spicier flow, so it's best if you have already taken a few Vinyasa classes, you sort of have an understanding of the faster paced quality of the class, or an understanding of the poses, or maybe where you need to modify. But I will be guiding you along the way. So if you're confused, just look up at your screen. I'll be doing the practice with you as well. We're going to start in a seat. So you can find a cross-legged seat. Just let your eyes close, beginning to settle your body into a state of stillness. Letting the shoulder blades draw together and hug down your back as you lengthen out of your lower back here. And begin to drop some breath into your low belly. And as you inhale, just expand the space around your belly button. And as you exhale, imagine that you're trying to draw your belly button closer to your spine by really breathing all the air out of your lower lungs, the lower region of your lungs. So again, inhale, fill up the belly, fill up your lungs to full capacity. Slowly exhale out as you draw your low belly in. Just take a few rounds on your own. Begin to tap into your Ujjayi breath, making that soft constriction in the back of your throat. On your next inhale, reach your arms up to the ceiling. You can start to blink your eyes open as you look up. Exhale, bring your left hand down, stretch over to the left side. Take a full breath in, then a full breath out. Inhale, reach both arms back up to the ceiling. Exhale, right hand comes down, stretch over to the right. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, come back through center. Reach your arms out in front of you. Cross your left arm underneath your right. Bend your elbows. Find the eagle wrap of your arms. Try to push your arms into each other, and then try to reach your right fingertips up a little bit more. Really get that stretch along the backs of your shoulders, backs of your shoulder blades, into the upper trapezius muscles and the rhomboid muscles in between the shoulders. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release your arms. Switch the grip. So right arm underneath your left. Find your same eagle wrap arms. One more inhale. Exhale, release your arms. Shake out anything that you need to. And let's meet. Actually, before we meet in tabletop, continue to warm up the core a little bit. So you're going to have your feet out in front of you. Start to lift your shin bones. Boat pose. Good. Now try to sit up tall. Low belly is hugged in and you're squeezing your legs together. Tap your left toes down and pick them up. Tap your right toes down and pick them up. Left toes, right toes, left toes, right toes. Boat pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, hover your heels and hover your shoulder blades as you push your lower back down. You got it. Breathe here. Hug in your low belly. Inhale, high boat. Cross your shins, roll to tabletop, hands and knees. Take a moment. You can wiggle side to side. Move through a few rounds of cow cat. Good. And then meet in a neutral spine. Continue to hug in your low belly. Lift your right arm up to the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, thread your arm underneath your left. 2 more times on your own. Inhale, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Exhale, thread your arm underneath your left. And again, inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, thread your arm underneath. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Step your right foot back to side plank pose. Make sure your left knee is really underneath your left hip. Anchor down your right pinky toe and begin to stretch your right arm overhead. For a deeper side body sensation, start to bend your left elbow. Take a nice full breath in. Exhale, right hand comes back down to your mat. Lift your right leg up behind you. Kick your right foot up to the ceiling, bending your right knee, and find some really big leg circles. And reverse your circles. And then extend your right leg straight back. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your right knee to your right upper arm and step your foot outside of your right hand. Slide your left knee back a few inches. You're in lizard lunge. You can stay in stillness. You could move a little back and forth, side to side. You could lower down to your forearms. Just giving yourself permission to explore any movement here if that is what's calling to you. Or just breathe in the stillness of the shape. And then when you're ready, meet back in lizard lunge. Tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee. Inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot outside of your left hand. Take a really wide forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, sway a little. Nice ragdoll position. Touch your fingertips down to the mat or your shin bones. Lift up halfway. Heel toe your feet underneath your hips as you fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the ceiling, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, palms to prayer, Samastitihi. Inhale, stretch your arms to the ceiling, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold over your legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, step your feet back to high plank pose. Squeeze your glutes, pull your heart space through your upper arms. Inhale, rock more weight forwards. Exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest and your chin, but keep your hips high. Take an inhale. Exhale, hips come down. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, tabletop. Take a moment, adjust your stance. Inhale, lift your left arm up, open up your chest. Exhale, thread your arm underneath your right. 2 more. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, thread. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, thread. Inhale, open your left arm to the ceiling and step your left foot back for your supported side plank pose. Low belly is hugged in and the tailbone is relaxed. Reach your left arm overhead and option to bend your right elbow. Full breath in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Lift your left leg up behind you. Bend your knee, kick your foot to the ceiling, and circle out your leg. If it feels awkward, you're doing it right. Reverse your circles. And then extend your left leg behind you, breathe in. Exhale, squeeze your left knee to your left upper arm and step your foot outside of your left hand. Slide your right knee back a few inches and you're in your lizard lunge. So same thing that you did on the first side, wiggle around, find something new, or connect a little bit deeper to your breath as you pause in stillness. And meet back in lizard. Tuck your right toes under, lift your back knee. Strong legs here, strong core. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, step your right foot outside your right hand, wide fold. Inhale, lift up halfway and heel toe your feet underneath you. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms high to the ceiling, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to prayer. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale in plank. Exhale, Chaturanga, halfway. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog. Keep your thighs and knees lifted. Downward facing dog, hips up and back. Let's take about 5 breaths here in this downward facing dog. You could pedal out your feet, shake out your head, or again, just arrive into stillness. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Travel to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sit down in your hips. Good. Now imagine you sort of have 2 strings attached to you. First string is at your fingertips or the crown of your head and it's pulling up towards the ceiling. The second string is at your tailbone and it's pulling down towards your mat. So can you really feel the energy here? Upper body's lengthening up, lower body is extending down. One more inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, take your vinyasa. You can modify however you need to by placing your knees down and just going extra slow. You can also skip your vinyasas and just step back to downward dog or maybe take a couple rounds of cow-cat in tabletop. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the ceiling, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale in chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, take your flow. We meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms high, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, squeeze your right knee to your right upper arm and really shift forwards. Inhale, three-leg dog. Squeeze your right knee towards your left upper arm. Move into fall-in triangle. Extend your right foot out. Left heel down, left arm reaches high. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Three-leg dog. Sweep your right leg high. Bend your right knee and open up through your hip. And extend your right leg again. Square off your hips, three-leg dog. Breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot in between your hands. Walk your hands towards the left side of your mat for a wide leg fold. From here, reach behind you, interlace your fingers, and work to straighten your arms up overhead. Prasarita Padottanasana C. And gently bring your hands down to your lower back. Release your hands down to your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Turn your left toes out, bend your left knee. You could stay halfway lifted here or come all the way down to Skandasana. Flex your right toes up towards the ceiling. Maybe bring your hands to prayer. So again, you can just breathe here. You want to feel that your heels are squeezing towards each other. So you're really lifting up through your bandha points, those energy locks. And then from there, if you want to explore with your arms, you can open them out, take a bind. Just do what feels nice. And then place your hands down to your mat. Moving into warrior one, start to crawl yourself towards the front of your mat, bending your right knee. Left heel stays down, but spin your toes forwards and reach your arms up. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior three. Extend your arms behind you, lean forwards, lift your left leg. And breathe in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Cross your left knee behind the right. Squeeze your thighs. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, Shiva squat. Again, inhale, warrior three. Exhale, Shiva squat. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot to the back of your mat. Low lunge. Left hand stays down. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Stay here. Or bring it into side plank. Step your right foot towards your left foot. Squeeze through the glutes. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your right forearm down to your mat. Spin your heels to the right. Reach your left arm up. You're in forearm side plank. Inhale. Exhale, left forearm comes down. Forearm plank pose. Energetically pull your elbows back as your heart space pulls forward. Breathe in. Exhale, lower to Sphinx pose. Walk your elbows a little bit more forwards. Pushing down through the tops of your feet. Let your shoulder blades hug down your back. Feel free to stay here or begin to lift your elbows a little bit or a lot. Continue to hug in your low belly. And breathe in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Slide your hands next to your rib cage. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Squeeze your left knee to your left upper arm. Inhale, three-leg dog. Squeeze your left knee to your right upper arm. Fallen triangle, extend your left foot out. Right heel down, right arm reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, right hand back down, three-leg dog. Sweep your left leg high. Bend your knee, open up the hip. Breathe here. Square off your hips, re-extend your left leg, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your foot in between your hands. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat this time. Wide leg fold once more, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Same idea. Reach behind you, interlace your fingers with your opposite thumb on top. Straighten out your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And gently release your hands down towards your mat. Lift up halfway. Spin your right toes out. Come into Skandasana, whatever shape that means for your body. Try to mimic what you did on the first side, but make sure you really feel that deep connection with your bandhas, those energy locks. Squeezing your heels together, firing up through your pelvic floor, pulling your belly button to your spine. And then from there, you can start to explore and expand further, if you want. Bring your hands down to your mat. Walk yourself to the front of your mat and set up for warrior one. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior three, arms back, shift forward, right leg is lifting. And breathe in. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, Shiva squat. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot back. Reach your left arm up. Low lunge twist. Again, you can stay here. Or side plank pose. Step your left foot back. Breathe in. Exhale, left forearm comes down. Spin your heels to the left. Reach your right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, right forearm down. Forearm plank pose. Breathe in. Exhale, Sphinx pose. So again, you can stay here or lift your elbows. And breathe in. Exhale, come all the way down. Slide your arms alongside you. Set up for locust pose. Inhale, lift your head, your chest, your feet, maybe even your hands. Good. Keep your upper body lifted. Plant down through your feet. Swim your arms forward. Hands next to your rib cage. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, sweep your arms high. Samastitihi, palms to prayer. Just take a moment here. Settle down on 2 feet. All right, let's set up for chair pose and add in a twist. So find your chair. Now, you can twist one of 2 ways. First way would be to have your right arm reaching back, a little bit of an open twist, a little bit more accessible sometimes. If you want to go deeper, bring your hands to prayer. Keep your thumbs connected to your sternum bone and hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Now you have to really push your right hand into your left hand as you spin your heart space up. Make sure that wherever you are, you're sitting deeper in the hips and you're breathing. Now, start to bring the weight into your right foot. Squeeze your left heel up and step your left foot back. You're in a prayer twist, crescent lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2, spin your left heel down. Straighten your right leg, reach your right arm up and back, reverse triangle pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Again, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior 2. One more, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right arm forwards. Triangle pose, right hand down, left arm is high. Squeeze your right glute as you rotate your right hip underneath you and lean back. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. So bend your right knee, left arm sweeps overhead. We're just here for an inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Sweep your right arm up for a twist. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand comes down. 3-leg dog. Sweep your right leg high. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to your right upper arm. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Squeeze your right knee to your left upper arm. Fall in triangle. Maybe this time you hover your right foot. Breathe in. Exhale, right foot down, left hand down. Step your left foot in between your hands and then lift your right leg high. Standing splits. And breathe in. Exhale, right knee towards your nose. Slowly stand all the way up on your left leg. Pull your right knee high, arms up. Eagle pose. Cross your right thigh on top of your left. You can kickstand your right toes down or wrap your toes around your left ankle. Arms in front of you. Cross left arm under your right. Hook your elbows, find eagle wrap. Inhale, reach your right knee up towards your chest, arms high. Tree pose, right foot finds your left inner thigh. Any arm position that you want. Bring your awareness to your breath. Can you settle your gaze a little bit? And breathe in. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet down, arms down. Close your eyes. Let's double pump the breath 3 times. 2 inhales through the nose, 2 exhales through the mouth. You can choose to stay here in mountain or move through a vinyasa and then meet us back in mountain pose. So if you want to take that vinyasa, inhale, you'll sweep your arms high to the ceiling. Exhale, you'll fold over your legs. Inhale is a halfway lift. Exhale, step your feet back, take your vinyasa all the way to downward facing dog. And from your down dog, you'll hop forwards or step forwards, forward fold, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms high. Exhale, Tadasana. Meet us here. If you heard any sort of musical notes there, that's my rabbit, Lotus. She has a little toy piano, and sometimes she likes to hop around on it. All right, second side, yogis. Inhale, chair pose. Twisting to the left. So remember, you can reach your left arm back or palms at prayer. Hook your right elbow outside your left thigh. I'm just going to move my mic over so it's not in the way, but you're just finding your prayer twist or your open twist, okay? And then bring some weight into your left foot. Start to lift your right foot and step it back so you're in that prayer crescent twist. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, warrior 2, open up. Inhale, reverse triangle, left leg straightens, reach up and back. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior 2. Last one, inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Straighten your left leg. Triangle pose. Ooh. Reach your left arm forwards. Left hand down. Right arm is high. Imagine that you are sandwiched in between 2 glass panels. So you really want to try to lean back with your upper body. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle, bend your left knee, sweep right arm overhead. Long line of energy on the right side of your body. And breathe in. Exhale, right hand comes down, reach your left arm up for a twist. And breathe in. Exhale, left hand down, 3-leg dog, sweep your left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm. Inhale, three-leg dog. Exhale, right knee, right upper arm. Fallen triangle, maybe your left foot is hovered. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down, left foot comes down. Step your right foot in between your hands. Left leg lifts, standing splits. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your left knee towards your chest. Start to stand up on your right leg. Pull your knee high, arms up. Eagle pose. Bend your right knee and cross your left thigh on top. Situate your legs. Then arms reach forwards. Right arm under your left. Hook your elbows. Take your eagle pose. Just fixing my mic. I'm going to hold it. Good. From your eagle, lift your left knee back up to your chest. Reach your arms to the ceiling. Tree pose. Left foot comes towards your right leg. One more inhale. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms high, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, take your last vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. And from down dog, lower your knees, tabletop. Sit down on your heels for a moment. We're going to come into a little bit of a dynamic camel sweep, I like to call it. So we'll start sitting down here. You're going to start with your left hand either down to your mat on a block or onto your left heel. And then your hips are going to move forwards as your right arm sweeps around. So setting your left hand down, hips forward, right arm comes around. You're trying to follow your right thumb. Exhale, reverse it, and just come right back down. Okay? Right hand comes down wherever you'd like it. Hips forward again. Left arm is sweeping around. Exhale, you come back down. So we're just going to keep going from left to right. For example, on this left side, your right arm is just kind of creating like a half circle motion. Coming back down, make sure you're even from left to right. Let's set up for full camel now. So come to kneeling, squeeze your glutes. Tuck your toes under if you have anything going on in your low back. To modify, bring your hands to your lower back, hug your elbows back, push your hips forward, and start to lean back. Now, if you want to go deeper, you can bring both hands down towards your heels, really push your hips and thighs forward, puff your chest to the ceiling, and maybe drop your head back. And inhale, come back up, low belly hugs in. And exhale, sit down. Whew. All right, let's meet in downward facing dog. Pigeon pose, sweep your right leg high. And bring your right leg forwards for your pigeon. Folding over your front leg when you're ready. And then slowly start to come back up. Meeting back in downward facing dog. If you would like to flip your dog, you can do so, or just kind of shake out your right leg, whatever you'd like. And when you're ready, lift your left leg high and come into pigeon pose. And slowly come up when you're ready. Step it back to one more downward facing dog and shake out whatever you need to. And then as you're ready, come to a seat on your yoga mat. You can stretch your legs out in front of you. And just kind of shake it out. We're going to come all the way down to our backs. I'm just going to spin myself on my mat. And we're going to come all the way down. Let's set up for a twist. Hug your right knee to your chest. Scoot your hips to the right. Straighten out your left leg and cross your right leg over. Right arm opens out. And you're in your twist. And breathe in. And breathe out. Come back through center. Switch sides. Left knee hugs in. Scoot your hips. Straighten your right leg and cross your left leg over. And then come back through center. Recenter your hips. Set up for happy baby pose. And if there's any final shape that you'd like to invite into your practice, you can do so now. Could be maybe just hugging your knees in, or maybe Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees open. If you have a block, you could put a block under your sacrum bone, lift your legs up to the ceiling. You could do that without a block too. Any inversion practice or just any additional shapes that are calling to your body, feel free to take them here. But otherwise, eventually, letting your legs go long and take up space, arms relaxed, or you could have your hands resting on your body. It's coming into your final shape, your final Shavasana. All the work is done. All there's left to do is rest. I invite you to rest here for at least 5 minutes, longer if you have the time. But otherwise, this is where I am going to leave you. And as always, thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope that you enjoyed this class. Feedback is always welcomed. If you liked something, didn't like something, please let me know. These classes are for you, so I want to make sure that you are receiving exactly what it is you need. And as always, sealing with our mantra, Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. May my words, my thoughts, and my actions contribute to those being happy and free. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your practice with me, but most importantly with yourself. Namaste.